Okay, welcome to American Noble, and it's going to be an intro for the ongoing part of the YouTube channel. Is it? Yes, okay, it's going to be an intro for the ongoing part of the YouTube channel of American Noble. So I may clip this up, I may clip it into the most entertaining parts, but I'm doing this, what time is it? It's 3:40. I've got about 20 minutes. I want to let's say we're going to go until 4:01 maybe. But I want to go, I'm going to make some food at 4:01 p.m. The fuck is this Red Dead Online shit? Okay. So this is an introduction to the channel. And maybe it'll be worth something, maybe not. Maybe I'll clip it up out of recognition. But what I'm going to be thinking of doing is making thumbnails, really good thumbnails for my YouTube channel. And what I mean by really good thumbnails is really like catchy thumbnails. Like, you know, Lord Frogmire, he's the brother of Synthetic Man, Devin. Synthetic Man being Kobe, but Lord Frogmire, I'll refer to him as his YouTube name, he has very eye-catching, sort of low-hanging fruit kind of shit on his thumbnails. I'm not saying his thumbnails are bad. I'm saying that, I mean, of course, he probably got a decent amount of push from being Synthetic Man's brother. But it seems like, from what Synth was saying, it seems like he actually is I don't know, like he's actually gotten some traction on his own. And I think a big part of it is learning, seeing what works from Synthetic Man. Maybe Synth gave him some pointers and stuff, even critiqued it, helped him out. And critique not as in like, oh, you did a bad job, but like, if you change these things, your video will be more likely to be a big success like mine have been, my videos. But one thing he clearly learned from Synthetic Man, or like that he's also sort of doing, is he makes those thumbnails in a way where it's eye-catching, it's kind of low-hanging fruit. It's not necessarily the most artistic thing in the world, or even, you know, even the most honest thing in the world, and I don't want to be dishonest at all. But what I would like to do is use effective measures to spread honesty, because what are we doing here? Here we go. Celebrating truth, beauty, and love. From now on, every stream that I have under the American Noble banner, at least I hope to say, celebrating truth, beauty, and love. Because that's what we're here to do. You start with the truth, and if you stay concerned with the truth above all, then you will likely be more accurate about everything else, because you're concerned about accuracy to begin with, rather than just saying, no, I don't really care much about accuracy, I want to be a more loving person. Okay, well then you start doing things that people don't like, and that maybe aren't even loving at all, even according to your definition, but because you don't care about accuracy so much, you jump right to love, then you might jump past it. And then also beauty, because truth, love, and beauty, what has been drained out of the world? A lot of fucking beauty. You know, it's like, you look on it's simple to say, but if you look on the ads, it's like just all these mean-looking, ugly people. And like, I mean, I specify mean-looking. I think there might be something about good looks where if someone's like good looking in one way or another, even like Synthetic Man, like I don't identify as gay. I don't think anybody's gay actually, but Synthetic Man, like I think there is something that's kind of good looking about him, and I think it has something to do with how honest and good of a person he is. He doesn't seem like traditionally good looking, but like I think he is a fairly like good-looking person. I think he literally has a level of beauty. I think he also has a very high level, or a relatively high level, based on other factors and a lot of things, of honesty. And then also he has a very high level, whatever he says about how nice he is or something, he has a very high level of care or love. So he has a high level of truth, a pretty high level of love, and then I think I think visually he's a fairly good-looking person, but I also think he makes fairly beautiful stuff for YouTube. And then on a certain level, you can even say those thumbnails are in their own way beautiful, or at least they're effective. Now, do I want to say beauty is synonymous with effectiveness? I'm not sure. Effective might be the fourth thing, but we're celebrating truth, love, and beauty. All right? And what do? Check out maybe my other video, the Red Faction one, but let go. Let go, and then on the other side, because these are your options, make your life the way you want it. That's it. Let go or make your life the way you want it. Those are your options. I'm not giving you those options. I'm telling you those are your options. I think that's basically it. You can make your life the way you want it, or you can let go. But what else is there? It's basically like concentration versus open-hearted awareness or whatever. Like the Culadasa thing of like, you know, dispersal and then concentration. Or the Rick Archer talks about like, my awareness is as expansive as an ocean and as narrow or as concentrated as like a single reed in that ocean. Or, you know, a single fucking atom. Who knows? A single point. Well, what's a point? However small it could be, that's what I'm referring to. As basically everything and also a single point. And you might say, well, everything, what about nothing? Maybe nothing as well, but basically like here's the everything, let go. Period with the underline there. And then here, but maybe make your life the way and then you want it underneath it for the official thing. Or maybe this 3 thing, because it makes a difference. You talk about thumbnails, it makes a difference perhaps how you present something. So I've spent an absurd amount of time getting to this fucking little thing, this amulet. But make your life, or this whatever, this reminder card. This is your options card. These are your options cards. Make your life the way you want it. That's concentration. You concentrate, you're proactive. And then let go, you're letting go. And letting go is the door, though. I said in the Red Faction thing, letting go is the door. You can make your life the way you want it all day, but think about it this way. There might still be other factors coming in to try to fuck with it, and then maybe it's not quite the way you wanted it to be, and then you feel like you have to do something else. Letting go, you can just let go, and once you're not holding on to anything that happens, well, it's happening, whatever. It doesn't matter to you. Did I explain that well enough? I think I explained that fairly well. Now let's play some of this game. And I am actually going to play this game tonight. I've got a guy who's on fucking, I think he's a guy. I imagine he is. I got a guy who's on fucking Twitch who like sometimes will pop in on my fucking stream. I don't want to say like I've got him, but like it's awesome. Like I didn't stream for fucking months. I came back yesterday. Here he is fucking showing up. And it's like, I recognize your name, man. And he said, yeah, RDR2. And I was like, yes. So tonight at 8, I'm playing RDR2 with him. Now, if he pops on this stream, 8 is still, 8 is still the plan, and actually this stream's probably not going to be that long. But what a fucking gorgeous game, man. And I probably don't remember any of these controls. What, do I do double circle to get the horse? How do I fucking get the horse? Whatever. We're running away right now. Look, my fucking thing's going haywire here. That's because I think we're being followed. Oh, shit. You know what? They're not going to find us. But yeah, RDR2, man. I'm a bigger Grand Theft Auto fan, but when Red Dead Redemption came out, not Red Dead Revolver, because that was more of just a shooting game from Rockstar, but when Red Dead Redemption came out, it was like, oh my god. That looks amazing. Now, the real game was Gun. The real forerunner to this and to that was the game Gun, with the yellow color scheme and the fucking skull on the cover or something. That was the real game that everyone was super excited about, because they'd never seen it before. An open world western like GTA, amazing. Nevertheless, I'm more interested in GTA. But I'm not going to not say that this game is not incredible. And plus, this game is newer than any new GTA game, except for, of course, GTA 6, but hopefully that comes out someday. And then hopefully some of us will be able to play it, because I don't currently have a PS5. By the time GTA 6 comes out, I'll probably fucking sell one of my... I'm not going to fucking sell one of my legs. But I could see myself doing something hilariously similar to that. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll fucking... whatever. I'm going to sell whatever... I'm going to fucking... I'll fucking work on a fucking railroad to get a PS6, you know? Or a PS5. By the way, there was an old ad where Sony, I think it was like a PS2 ad, maybe PS3, but they were like advertising the PS6, and they were like 2035, the PS6, or whenever it was. Go back and look for that fucking ad. Or maybe they said PS7 or even PS9. We'll see how close they were to the date. Maybe they got the exact date because they knew what was going to fucking happen because they're like members of the Illuminati or something. You don't think Sony would be fucking members of the Illuminati if there is such a thing? I gotta give you a fucking reality check, man. If there is a group of controllers, Sony is not unaffected by them. Let's say that. It is, well, certainly not. Nobody's unaffected by them if there is. But I doubt if Sony has their own shit going on. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Look on my works. Oh, there you look on my, oh shit. Oh, I thought that was a fucking skull. Oh god, that's not cool. Black Moon Jesse. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming on the stream. Ooh, this is gross, man. So I'm a bigger Grand Theft Auto guy, but you gotta respect the artistry in this game. One of the things that this game is missing, of course, is the fast vehicles. That's missing. You have a horse, that's it, right? You have trains. Still a cool game. Okay. So, yeah, but this is a YouTube intro. So this is, I'm sort of laying out like my idea for the channel. I think I'll probably make review videos. I'm probably going to follow the Lord Frogmire, Synthetic Man, even Red Cow Arcade thumbnail style. You know what? Those thumbnails work. I click on those thumbnails. As they all say, it's like, well, what thumbnails do I click on? Yeah, those cheap, chintzy, those cheap, low-hanging fruit thumbnails, they do work. But what I think I might like to do is maybe have stream videos. And, oh, who's that? And maybe, like say making a video could be as easy as streaming a game for an hour, and say the stream goes really well and it's like really captivating. This one isn't that captivating, I don't think, so far. But say it does, that's like a fucking YouTube video. Make a good enough thumbnail for it, make a catchy title, you're fucking golden. Then you literally have like 10,000 views. How are you? I'm good, how are you? You have an interesting name. And if I'm not good, I better fucking let go of any feelings of not being good, right? Why not? I mean, I don't have to. You can be miserable if you want. Like Richard Bandler says, it's like, oh, okay. If you worry about something for half an hour every day, that's just fucking like 3.5 hours a week. What? That's just fucking like 15 hours a month or something around there. That's just fucking like what? 15 times 12. Let's say 15 times 10. That's like 150, 170 hours a year. That's just fucking like 40 years. That's like thousands of hours worrying about this thing, or something similar. That's pretty stupid, right? Right? He looks at somebody. He's like, yeah, that's pretty stupid, right? Like, why would you ever do that? You're not gaining anything from it. You're just uncomfortable. Pretty good, actually. Thanks. Well, good. Great. Why not? Okay, let's actually get some shit going here. Now, how do we whistle? Oh, there we go. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? We have to go find the horse? Oh, okay. And how's your stream been so far? Well, you saw some of it, so you be the judge of that. I think it's going okay. Good to hear that. Keep it up. Well, thank you. Yeah. We'll see. Okay, wait. So maybe the horse is close enough now. No. Not yet. Yeah, so this is like this is sort of an aimless RDR stream. I'm actually going to be streaming RDR at 8 tonight. I wanted to record this to sort of get an idea. So let's get the fucking shit down. Okay. American Noble, that's going to be the YouTube channel. We're going to do thumbnails where it's actually something that people are going to click on. It's very simple. You look at the thumbnails for a channel like Synthetic Man, Lord Frogmire, or Red Cow Arcade. Those are the thumbnails that work. Okay, you do something like that. You make your title catchy. And then whatever the video doesn't even have to be anything. I want the videos to be as good as possible, but you need the title and the thumbnail to get someone in the door, or that's like a good way to do it. Then beyond that, then the video is actually like, the video is the art. It's like you can have the thumbnail as part of the art as well, but if you want the thumbnail to just be an ad, great, because then people will go to the video more likely, and then whatever the video is, they're more likely to see it. And then you could do whatever the fuck you want with the video. Then you could be a Never Knows Best, you could be a Josh Strife Hayes, you could be a Tim Rogers, standing there and saying, these are the 36 best Xbox 360 games, and at least one of them I've never played before. But this is my list, because I know that that's one of my favorites, even though I've never played it. And even if I don't play it, between writing this list and delivering it 2 years later and like reading through it in a bizarre way, Tim Rogers, it's like that guy makes fucking videos. But what does he have? He has thumbnails that are catchy enough so that you go to his video and then you're like, okay, yeah, as an average viewer or any given viewer, enough viewers on YouTube, I will continue to watch this, even though it may. You don't look at Tim Rogers and say, oh, this David Foster Wallace-esque intellectual guy who probably could tell you what the title of this book is without me even saying anything. That motherfucker is going to be a popular YouTuber. Well, he has good enough thumbnails, right? He has good enough titles, and he makes fun YouTube videos. But you get people in the door. What other games do you play besides this? I play a lot of games. Actually, you could go check out all the games I streamed yesterday on the page here. That's not the YouTube page, that's the Twitch page, but I play a lot of games. This is one of them. Currently. This hasn't been one of them, now it is. Alright, let me check real quick. Yeah, I mean, I play like, I've got Resident Evil going on. I like the Resident Evil series quite a bit. Metal Gear Solid, I've beaten all those except for Peace Walker in the mainline series. If Peace Walker was on PS4, believe you me, I would have beaten it. I have it on fucking PS3, but you know, fighting games. I love fighting games. Really, I love fighting games. Like, I love fighting games to the extent that Maximilian Dude could outclass me in every way, but probably. But if I were to watch a Maximilian Dude video, I understand like at least like a quarter of the shit he's saying, which is a fairly high bar. Like, fighting games are pretty fucking. That's a specific genre. If you like have any references for fighting games, it's like you're probably an extraordinary fighting game fan, because most people don't have that much fighting game wise. Now, does that make me better than somebody who doesn't like fighting? Those are a pretty cool game. Does that make me better than somebody who doesn't like fighting games? No, but it might make me more of a fan of fighting games. Do I have a star on my hat? No, but that light looked like a star for a second there. I wonder if someone went back to watch the replay. It was like on one side or another of his hat, towards the front, I think, though. But like towards, I think it might have been the right side of his hat. Oh yeah, look at this shit, man. I held up a train in this game with help from someone who was commenting. That's cool, man. Can I jump on here? I don't. It probably will kill me. In real life, I bet you could make that jump. In real life, you could definitely make that jump. I mostly play story-based games like Fallout, GTA, Hogwarts, Skyrim, and sometimes Stardew or Sims. Oh wow! Well, there you go. That's quite the expansive list of quite big games, actually. There you go. Yeah, Stardew Valley looks cool. Man, I'd love to go back and play The Sims. Yeah. What time is it? 4:01. Okay. So let's say we'll play for 5 more minutes. When it hits 27, when it hits 27:22, that'll be fine. And then I'll stop it somewhere after there. New Hanover. Yeah, but think about it this way. Successful people, now they might be miserable, believe me, there are probably a lot of them who are, but the super successful people, or like sort of celebrity status, like sort of like they have an aura, those people are the people who are fucking chillin', easygoing motherfuckers. Have cool will travel. That's straight from Megadeth / Dave Mustaine. But then you look at a Park and Harbor. She's fucking chillin'. You fucking see Park and Harbor. She's fucking chillin'. I'm not going to say Park and Harbor doesn't play up the sex appeal. She definitely like has sort of, one might even go so far as to say slutty presentation. But nevertheless, I'm not saying she's slutty. I think, isn't she like, she's been with Aggie for a long time. I don't know. Is she with Aggie? I hope she is, because otherwise I feel sorry for Aggie, man. He must feel like such a fucking third wheel otherwise. Imagine being Aggie and you're not going out with Park and Harbor and like you live in the same fucking house or something and like she invites her boyfriend over. Ugh, right? Okay. Have you ever thought, yep, I knew it, man. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to drive away like a real viewer. I think actually the bigger emphasis was I wanted to get you to the point where you would ask it. I'm not trying to insult you, man, but no. And I'm not really, generally as a streamer, I'm not really interested in spending much time talking to people if they're not interested in the stream. Because I've had a lot of people try to sell me artwork, quote unquote, and after a while it seems like they're not even trying to sell anything. It literally seems like they're just fucking with you. So, no. Anyway, to go back, so Park and Harbor, she's chill as fuck. Synthetic Man and his brother, who is now Lord Frogmire, or Devin, they're chill as fuck. They're not that chill. In fact, Devin's chiller than Synth is in some ways, I think. But, and I don't even like that word, actually. That's like a control word. I've never liked that word. But they are cool. They are easygoing. You see Devin standing in the room behind Synthetic Man talking about whether fucking Donkey Kong, what part of the new Donkey Kong $80 fucking Bonanza game, better be a Bonanza for that much money. Synth is asking him, like, how do you get to this part of the game? And that motherfucker's just standing there chill as shit. They're both in their fucking mother's house. And they're like some of the biggest YouTubers. At least like YouTubers who have that kind of perspective. They are like the biggest. And they're just hanging out. You know why? Because it's like Adushanti says. Spiritual loafing. That's what it is, man. Have cool will travel. Dave Mustaine. What else does Dave Mustaine say? An honest man stands tall. It's like there's no point in, you know, I'm not saying to be a bad person. In fact, I'm saying a lot of people are bad people and they're not easygoing. But there's no point in not being easygoing. There's no point in like walking around with all this fucking fear and shit, because what are you afraid of? You're afraid that something bad's gonna happen to you? Fuck, man. If it does, it does. Whatever. I've had horrible shit happen to me. Horrible. Life-wrecking shit. Literally, a cop phrased it one time as the end of your life, and that's one of the things that also applies to me. I've literally had the end of my life in the words of a police officer that I heard talking, and I don't even know if he was referring to me or not. In his words, I've had an end of my life experience. Like, oh, you know, that's the end of your life right there. What I'm saying is not that all this bad shit happened to me. Horrible shit can happen to you. There's no point. No point. Like what? You're afraid of more horrible shit happening? Believe me, I've been through the fucking ringer. I haven't literally been physically tortured, maybe. But it's like, even like physical torture at a certain point. Whatever.